hold on, stop whatever you're doing right now and lean in because we need to talk about Bimbo Ademoye. If you have been on YouTube, Instagram or TikTok lately, you already know her face is literally everywhere. She's breaking view records, selling out movie projects and constantly trending. And honestly, from the outside looking in, it feels like she just woke up one morning, snapped her fingers and became this massive multi-million naira powerhouse content creator and executive producer, right? People love to call her an overnight sensation, but listen, was it really overnight? Or did she actually play one of the smartest, most calculated long games in modern entertainment history? Today we are diving deep into how Bimbo went from the streets of Ebute Metta to building a full-blown media empire on her own terms. Grab your popcorn, settle in because this story is pure inspiration. To truly understand how grand Bimbo's rise is, you have to go back to where it all started. Ebute Metta in Lagos State, Nigeria. Look, Bimbo Ademoye wasn't born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She was raised single-handedly by her father in a humble environment. But if there is one thing about growing up in that kind of hustle-bustle environment in Lagos State, it teaches you street smart, resilience, and raw unfiltered human character. And Bimbo absorbed every single bit of it. She was always the life of the party, always dramatic, always making people laugh. But back then, it wasn't a business, it was just who she was. Her dad actually recognized that spark early on and encouraged her, even taking her to her first audition. Could you imagine a supportive African dad pushing his daughter into acting? That backing gave her the courage to put herself out there, even when the doors kept slamming shut. Now, entering Nollywood wasn't a walk in the park. Like most rising stars, she started with smaller roles, hustling set to set, waiting hours for audition calls, and getting paid peanuts just to get her face on the screen. And then came the big break. Roles in the mainstream cinema. People instantly fell in love with her natural comedic timing and her relatable street vibe. But here is where a lot of actors get stuck: the stereotype trap. Industry executives started putting her in a box. Oh, Bimbo is just the funny girl, or Bimbo is just the comic relief. But Bimbo knew she was way more than that. She didn't just want to be an actor waiting by the phone for the next director to call her. She realized early that relying on traditional industry gatekeepers means you are always at the mercy of someone else's budget and schedule. So what did she do? She took matters into her own hands. This is where the real transformation began, guys. While other actors were focusing solely on cinema runs and TV screens, Bimbo looked at the digital space and said, "That's my playground." She started creating her own organic, hilarious, short-form content on social media. Remember series like Anita? She wasn't waiting for a massive production crew. She was writing, filming, and delivering authentic, high-value entertainment straight to our phones. And what happened? She built a super loyal community. Her fans didn't just watch her movies, they fell in love with her. They felt like her personal friends. She unblocked the golden rule of modern film: direct connection with the audience. When you own your audience, nobody can bench you in the industry. And then came the master stroke: YouTube and independent producing. When Bimbo launched projects like Sibe and other web movies directly on YouTube, people were shocked. Traditional Nollywood thought cinema was the only place to make real money and impact, but Bimbo proved everybody wrong. Her self-produced project didn't just get views, they pulled millions upon millions of views within days. We are talking massive and revenue, huge brand sponsorship, and total creative control. She stopped being just an actress taking a salary and became the CEO paying the bills. She hires the crew, she picks the cast, and she owns the right to her work. That's the true financial freedom, and that's how you turn a talent into an actual empire. So, looking at her journey, what's the secret recipe behind the overnight empire? I think it comes down to three things. Authenticity. Bimbo never tried to fake a personality. She embraced her Lagos roots, her humor, and her realness, and that's why people trust her. Another one was consistency. She worked quietly behind the scene for years before the big explosion. And the third and the last one, ownership. She didn't just stay comfortable as just an employee in the industry. She took the risk to become an owner. Her story shows us that it doesn't matter where you start, whether it's a Bute Meta or anywhere else. If you master your craft and leverage modern platform, you can build something massive out of it. Honestly, seeing her win on her own terms is so inspiring. She didn't wait for permission, she made her own throne. I want to hear from you guys now. What's your absolute favorite Bimbo Ademoye project or character of all time? Do you prefer her in cinema blockbuster or her YouTube hits? Drop your thoughts in the comment down below. Let's keep this gist going. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for more deep dive. Catch you guys in the next one and stay safe for me. Bye bye.